Hello, students. I want to take a couple of moments and talk to you about this week's agenda. Now, it doesn't matter which class you're in. You may have different days, but you're all doing basically the same thing in the agenda. So if you will notice, you are doing your vocab words. They're always found in the lesson plan slides. They are due by 6 p.m. Sunday evening. We are also continuing our reading and watching of Julius Caesar, the play. This is something I want to point out. Regardless of which class you are in, and regardless of whether or not you are in school at this time, you need to be a part of our discussion time. For those who are not able to be physically on campus with us at this time, in each class section, I have posted for Tuesday, October the 6th, our Google Meet for this week. This Google Meet is worth 5 points, and we are going to go through our vocab words, our quote for the week, and we're going to discuss Julius Caesar because you all have question sheets that you have to complete for Julius Caesar. For Act 1 this week, and then later this week I will give you Act 2. There's one other thing I want to point out. If you'll notice, you can read through the rest of your agenda. But I do want to point out the heads up information. The 9-week exam is coming up in a couple of weeks. It will consist of all vocab words weeks 3 through 8. You will have to also do a quote analysis from the list of quotes that we have already covered in class. So hopefully you have your notes from our discussion on those quotes. You do not know which quote you will get on your exam, but you will get a particular quote that you will have to be able to analyze. You will not be able to use your notes for this quote exam. You will also have a couple of questions of discussion from the play Julius Caesar. So make sure that you meet with me in the morning and begin working on your notes for that play. So your 9-week exam is going to be huge. It will consist of all of your vocab words from weeks 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It will include one discussion on one of the quotes that we have covered this week. These last several weeks. And it will include 2 discussion questions from the play Julius Caesar. I want you to also understand that for the 9 weeks exam, if you are a virtual student, you will be assigned a designated time to take the exam, and you will be required to join the Google Meet at that designated time in order to take your exam. The exam will not be shared with you until you have logged in. So if you miss your designated time for that exam, you will get a 0 on your 9-week exam. So I will post the times of each student's exam next week. So please make sure that you pay attention to that and you log in to take your exam correctly. Okay, so that is your agenda for this week in week 7. And I hope you will email me if you have any questions related to your agenda.